able to organize everything from your shoes to your handbags to your scarves to all of your summer clothes or all of your winter clothes. Well, you get the set of 2, and I've got to show you something, because if you want a dream closet that looks like voila, then you're probably going to want to buy our today's special, and we're going to give you a look starting right now. So the first thing I'd like to do is invite your phone calls. You know this product because you made it a customer pick. So for today, our biggest and best value is our origami foldable everything organizer. Look at how simple it is to put together. You can use 1 or you can use 2 at the same time. The offer is a 2-pack. We've got prints, we've got solid colors, but imagine all of your sweaters being nice and organized. Or here, we've set up for, and we've used a combination of both solids and the animal print. And we have everything from Diane Gilman jeans to hats to jewelry boxes to handbags. It's going to be a perfect way for you to be able to customize your closet. And today, when you shop, the more you buy, the more you save, because we're offering to you an opportunity to buy more than 1 today's special. If you buy 2, you'll qualify for free shipping and handling. Origami is that #1 go-to name at HSN for all of us who just want to organize our lives. And this solution in our organizers is great because not only in your home, but in your car, for all of the beach and the pool things as we head into the final few weeks of summer, even for all the things that you want to organize, like your paper towels and all of your toiletries. So first things first, it's choosing a color. So, and I'm going to introduce you to my guest, Tracy Rosa. You guys are gonna know Tracy because Tracy is one of our origami experts.
Hi.
How you doing, girlfriend?
I'm fantastic. I'm so excited.
No, me too. This is so easy because my gosh, we are all looking for great solutions to help organize our lives. So what you see is a wall of colors. And already today, we've already sold out of 1 color.
Yes.
The gray color that you
the one
have
I'm
in your
holding
hand is going to be the next one to sell out. So why don't we start here,
Sure,
all right?
absolutely.
We're already getting some updates. So your choice will be solids or prints, but remember, you'll get the 2 of everything. So let's start at the very top.
Okay, so we've got the gray and the white stripe up here. But I love
how smart looking that looks.
Isn't that look awesome? But I also love the fact that it matches that solid gray one perfectly.
Nice.
So if you like to mix and match, that is gonna be absolutely key right there. So the black, or the gray and white stripe, and then the solid gray.
Look at that black and white stripe.
Yep. Then we've got the black and white stripe. Okay, we've got this gray or navy trellis right here. Very sleek, very modern. I love this design.
Very popular on the day.
Oh, I can see why. We've got the leopard, okay? Floral. Now, we've had a floral print before, but this is a brand new floral print.
I love that one. Pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Absolutely.
Okay, so right here is our taupe.
This is the one I have at home.
Okay.
And it's nice and tried and true. You can't go wrong ever with the
Exactly.
taupe.
And it's kind of got like a little gold tone to it because right underneath here is our khaki. So the difference between the 2 is that the taupe is going to have that pretty gold tone, and the khaki is more of a flat finish, but again, very nice. And here are our solids. You've got the black, navy, sage, red is right here, and this is what we're calling teal.
All right, perfect.
So,
and
there you
you're
go.
getting a 2-pack.
Yes.
And here's what it looks like. The nice thing about them is that you can design them to go horizontally, vertically. You can put 1 in 1 room, 1 in your car. I want to know how you use these organizers. They've been very popular. They are a huge customer pick. There are so many reviews on our website. I can't even tell you. I am encouraging you to read a few. By the way, if you'd love to have the drawers, what a nice way for you to really create a great vignette, right?
Absolutely. So we still have all of the drawers. So the drawers will either come in the solids or the prints. I love the fact that we have mixed and matched some of it. Take a look over there on the gray and white striped one. You can see that we put the navy drawers right there to give it kind of a different feel and a different look. So that is completely up to you. And that's what
is fancy.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. We have the floral one over there with the sage. We've got, you know, we've mixed and matched a lot lot of them. So I'll show you some really cool ideas in a little bit. But imagine this as your bathroom or your laundry room, where you've got all of your Nelly stuff, your iron is up here, you can roll up the towels, the linens are perfect. Again, any of the smaller items. I think that the drawers are so smart because it takes a cubby system and turns it into like a drawer system. So all of the smaller things that you wouldn't want to be out in the open can now basically hide in these wonderful cubbies.
I was telling Tracy that I have these at home, and right now I'm trying to organize some documents and some files. So I have lots of documents put in the inside. And Tracy told me that she got a call earlier from a woman who has her sheet music. She's a pianist, and she has all of her sheet music. So you'll use these any way that you imagine, but I think about all the toys that your kids have, all of their back to school things that they have, from pencils to pens to markers to reams of paper that they have, all the the folders that they have. For those of us who really want to get organized, I love your idea of the linen. So it's your towels, it's your toiletries. For traveling in the car, we've got some great ideas for that as well. Because,
absolutely.
Right, you're going shopping at the box stores and you don't want your groceries to spill all over the place. Or like me once, I left a piece of fruit, didn't realize that it had rolled out of my bag, and until a couple of days later, until my car was stink. This gives you an opportunity, as you can see, to actually take these and pop these right in the back seat of your SUV or your car. The reviews really do say it all, which is why we've elected this as our best buy of the day. Now with almost 7,000 people that have ordered, I hope that you're calling in. We're offering this as FlexPay. It's the best value we've ever offered. You just decide whether or not you'd like to have the printed designs or the solids, and call us. I'd like to hear as many stories as we can possibly take, because you guys give us ideas, and you probably will spark a little interest in someone who's watching now who's saying, you know what, I didn't know I could use it for that, Well,
speaking of that, it's a perfect segue. This is your garage.
That's a fancy garage.
Right? Actually, Marlo, you look fantastic next to that with your But in all honesty, I mean, if you walked into somebody's house or their garage and they had it set up like this, I literally would say, what magazine did you get that out of? Because it's awesome. You've got, this industrial look, and then you've got the mixing and the matching. And that's where the solids and the patterns come into play here. You've got the black and white stripe, but you've got the solid black underneath. And you can mix this around as much as you want. You can block it out. You could have solid black here, stripes, and then vice versa all the way around. But notice that this is reinforced, so you don't have to worry about what kind of weight you're putting on top of here. Each one of these cubbies is a foot deep, and each one holds 5 pounds worth of weight. So each organizer will hold up to 45 pounds worth of weight.
So load it up.
So load it up.
Which is nice.
Don't be afraid of putting stuff in here. That's what it's made of. It's made of steel and heavy, heavy duty fabric, and fabric that you can easily just wipe with a nice wet wipe or a washcloth or something like that to clean it out. So
I gotta say
worry.
something. If you are a board certified shoeaholic, tried and true, calling all shoeaholics out there, this is what you need, because in each of these, you've got about, 9 cubbies or 9 openings.
9 cubbies.
So you think about your shoes, and I especially love the closet. We're gonna walk back over there in a matter of moments, because in your closets, I especially like that this gives you that vertical organization.
Absolutely.
Instead of having all your shoes kind of flat to the ground, and lighting isn't, is really poor in rooms, especially at the bottom. Now you can have that vertical space and have your boots, your shoes, your scarves, your handbags. So it really is a great problem solver.
Right.
We're giving you 2. Today's the only day to grab it. It's a perfect time of year to be able to shop. As I mentioned, not only read the reviews, but let us send this to you. Did you hear that? Read.
Just keep reading.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we love about it, is that you love it too. So I know that you're talking shoes.
Yeah, and
okay,
I like that she's carrying it around like a handbag.
Well,
that shows how lightweight it is.
6 pounds, feel it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
but durable, listen to that.
That's the thing that you gotta understand. It's steel and then that heavy duty fabric. So we've made it lightweight. We've made it movable.
I feel like I need to give you another one, because you actually get the set of 2.
Oh yeah, I know.
As a matter of fact, you go
I'll stay here.
I'm gonna go grab the other one.
I'm gonna talk about this for just a second, because when we talk about shoes, let's talk about it. I mean, this is very easily an entryway to your home. You've got the beautiful art, you've got the fun designs with the hats and the purses hanging. But take a look down here. The fact that, you can put your shoes in in nice and easy. When people walk in the door, they know that this is where, you know, they should probably leave your shoes. Or when the kids come home from school, this is a place that they know that they can put their backpacks, or they can put their shoes, or hang their raincoats or whatever. But listen, this is literally from my house. This is, my husband is a tennis pro. This is clay from the tennis courts. Okay, we've got dirt, we've got red clay, we've got all of this stuff right here, because that's the stuff we track through the house, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So imagine all of this stuff staying in here instead of being sprawled out. Or when you have your car, if you have this in the back of your car and the kids get off the field, or you get off the greens, or you get off the tennis courts, take your shoes off, put them in here, put them in the back of the car, so that you're not trekking all of that stuff in the front seat or the back seat or in the seats, and it's gonna help keep your car cleaner.
Well, that is organization that is worth the price of admission, and especially when you're looking at a price of under $60. So why shop with us? It's our best value of the day. It gives you instant gratification to be able to get the things that you want organized in your life. It's simple. There's virtually no assembly. You literally fold and unfold. And if you should ever want to repurpose and use these in another room, or use this in a completely different space, no problem. All you do is you bend it down, you fold it up, and because they're so lightweight, not a problem. You kind of just take them and take them with you on the go. So that's what makes these so great. And so many of you over the years have said, you know what, we really, really, really do love them. I want your phone calls. We're gonna go over the what you get, because the choices are wonderful. So here's what's limited. The navy trellis is almost gone.
Makes sense.
Last call also on the gray. So if those two sell out, that'll give us 3 colors that would have sold out already today. It's a little later on in the afternoon, so that makes sense. That kind of happens this time of day. So if you missed it, here are your choices, and don't forget, you do get the set of 2. So we're gonna start right at the very top with one of our more popular choices, right?
So I'm absolutely in love, and listen, it's just my personal preference, but I love the gray and the white striped. But also, if you want to, you know, do a solid with a pattern, that solid gray one and those match perfectly, so that's huge. We've got the black and white striped one right here. The navy trellis is rich, modern.
Last call.
Wow, okay.
We've got about 150 remaining in the navy with the trellis.
I hear. I love the leopard. I think that's just, it's just fun. It's just puts a smile on my face. It's fun. The floral it's beautiful. Like, I don't know another way to say it. It's just, it just puts a smile on my face. Feminine, beautiful. This is our taupe. Again, the taupe is a little bit of has a gold tone to it, a little shinier, a little champagne kind of rich color. I love the khaki as well. We've got the solid black up there. Okay, so remember, if you're picking up that black and white stripe one, that solid black one there is going to give you that great locking.
Really nice.
Yep. Or if you're going to get the navy trellis, think about grabbing the solid navy one as well. We've got the beautiful sage, which matches perfectly with the floral, FYI, and then the red and the teal. But we've gotten so many great phone calls about people who are mixing and matching the solids and the prints together, and I just think that that's a fabulous idea, because organization shouldn't be boring. And it can be. I mean, a lot of times your solution is just an old rickety, maybe wooden one or particle board one that you have to put together and all that stuff, but it doesn't add that pop. It's not a focal point, you know? It is a solution, and it is beautiful, because why not?
Well, whether it's your boots or your shoes or your handbags, we want you to tell us why you love it. Our toll-free number is right there on your television screen. It's 1-866-376-8255. This is our finest value of the day. It's the only day this year that you're going to be able to get this set of 2 organizers. Now, if you are buying more than 1 set, meaning you're getting 2 of these, you're gonna get free shipping and handling. And so that's a special offer if you spend more than $99 a day. But why not? When you think about all the things we have, from papers to makeup to shoes to handbags to summer clothes to winter clothes, right? There's so many things that we need to organize. I even love the idea that Tracy showed us in the garage. And because they're nice and open, if you see it, you will use it.
Of course.
And obviously they're within reach. So you just walk over and you're gonna grab whatever it is that's in the inside. Ample space. You can grab and go, I should say. This black and white with the solid black, again, that's easy to create. All we did is, that's just 2 sets. So we're offering this to you not only on FlexPay, but don't forget about that special offer. So $15 plus tax on a credit card. But the kids' toys, we've talked about the car. I'd love for you to show us what this is all about.
Well, I mean, let's think of, you know, what we use our trunk for. I mean, we're lugging groceries around, we're lugging sports stuff, we've got our jumbo cables oils, we got our fluid, but this is a...
Got the dog things, right?
You know, we're moving in the car, and all this stuff is, you know, it's shaking a little bit over there, but it's not falling over. Your apples and oranges aren't falling underneath the back of the seat. You know, your cans, your soda is not rolling around getting all of that fizz and nastiness.
This is so smart.
If you're going to get your fall flowers, I mean, those are filled with soil. You put those in the back of the car, you take one hard right turn, all of the soil ends up all over the back.
Before, right?
Hey, it does. But think of, you know, these big things, they're heavy, but you don't want them loose in the back. And like I said, this is, in all honesty, this is my kit. These are our cleats. This is life. You know, they come off the soccer field, the lacrosse field, and this goes in here because all of that dirt and grime is now here, not in my car, which is huge. These are the cleanest golf shoes I've ever seen, but you know, they never look like this. They're always full of grass, but all of that stays here. You know, you got your sports stuff, everything right there. And then there's no question.
Right, and if you ever need to, again, not use it or remove it, it's very easy because you simply fold it down.
Yeah.
So tell us how you use it. Tell us how you plan on using these when you get them at home. But you definitely don't want to miss it today because the day is the finest value of the day. We've approached, like we said, over 7,000 have now been ordered. This is all of us, right? We go to the supermarket, whether you're going once a month or once a week or every day sometimes, right? But listen, we shop a variety of places. Supermarket, farmer's market, the big box stores. So this is practical. We've all had something to tip over. Hopefully you haven't had anything to break when you were driving at home, or like me, ended up, you know, a piece of fruit ended up coming out of my bag and realized that a couple of days later. Or you're like Tracy, you've got kids that are in soccer and football and lacrosse and the whole 9 yards. And so you kind of live out of your car, or you're a real estate agent. Or you might be in pharmaceutical sales. I have some friends that are in pharmaceutical sales, and so they kind of, their car is their office.
Exactly. Well,
They've
my
got
car's my
products
office.
and samples and that sort of thing. I love that this allows you to organize everything, you know?
It does. I'm up at HSN. I don't live right here in St. Pete. I have a little bit of a drive, but this keeps me organized. I got all my shoes in one place, and everything that I need is right at my fingertips, okay? Here's the other thing. I love that we have this as a nursery. The fact of the matter is, I'm not gonna need it as a nursery as time goes on. So it's gonna be a nursery. Then it's gonna be a preteen room. Then it's gonna be a teenager's room. She can put her shoes there, her purses, or whatever. Like right now we've got the diapers and the wipes. Fantastic. But as the child grows, this is gonna grow with it. It's ageless, so it's gonna still match that decor in there, but now you have a system. Now you have these drawers where you can load up all of the puzzle pieces, or the crayons, or the markers, or, you know, the Legos, or whatever. And now they have a place to put their stuff away. And you're getting two. There are 18 cubbies here. Here's the other thing. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where the kids climb on the furniture. You know, it makes me very nervous as a parent. These are 6 pounds. You know, it's
that's
that
a very
fabric.
good point.
So I just, you know, as a mom, I think of these things, especially when you're building a system like this. I like the way that it fits.
All right, so here's a quick update for you. In the navy trellis, about 100 remaining.
Wow.
So if you love the look of this one, and it's been a customer favorite, this one is almost sold out. If you'd like to have the 3-pack of the drawers, I would go ahead and choose those now if you can. The other color that's gonna sell out in this hour is the solid gray. So we know how modern that feels. A lot of people are accenting their homes with shades of gray. And so the gray, 100 remain. So we're gonna lose both of these colors in this show. If you're just tuning in, this is a look at our finest value of the day. I'm Marlo, this is Tracy, our origami expert. We know you love origami. There are literally tens of thousands of reviews on all products origami. This is a simple solution because it simply folds open, stays insecure and nice in place, and then if you need to move it into your car or into another room, you just fold it closed. So you can literally move this organization with you. Each organizer comes with 9 deep pockets. So you've got a total of 18. And if you need more storage, today's gonna be the day to do it because we've got it on FlexPay. If you buy more than one, you get free shipping and handling. I wanna go over the offer for you once again so that you can choose the colors. Remember, gray and the navy trellis are almost gone, but we have the gray and the white. We have the black and the white. So if you love those beautiful stripes, I think that's so sophisticated and high-end, and I love your idea. take a print and then pair it back with one of the solids to create some of the designer looks. These are Pinterest-inspired looks that we've created. Navy trellis, we've mentioned last call. If you're an animal print lover, and aren't we all here at HSN, you've got your choice there. If you love florals, look at how pretty and feminine and soft that choice is. Then we've got your wonderful
taupe right here.
Beneath the taupe and a little bit of a more golden, deeper color, we have a khaki selection. And then over to my left, we've got all your solids. Gray last call. We're gonna be announcing that one sold out in a minute. We've got the black. Think about your mud room, the sleet, the snow, the dirt, and all of that. Black is a great choice for you. The navy is also a wonderful choice. Think about the dorm rooms and the assisted living facilities and those small spaces that we have. Sage, how gorgeous will that be in your closet? Then you've got your red, and then you have the beautiful teal. I'm gonna follow you.
Please do.
I'm gonna grab the gray.
You know, while we're walking and talking, you said colleges. Pick out your college colors.
That would be cool.
Right? And then be able to mix and match and give it that really cool feature.
Boots and shoes and handbags and all sorts of stuff.
All right, so I want to talk about this for a second because this is where we're talking about taking those prints
and
then matching it with the solids. But look at the gorgeous floral right here. Look at how we have the wonderful sage baskets. But again, crafters. Listen, I'm just kind of, dipping my toe into the crafting world. It's baby steps for me, but I'm a big scrapbooker right now with the kids. And I find that the scrapbooking has really small pieces. So if I was a scrapbooker, I need the drawer system, okay? Here's the other thing. I want to move to this side because I want you to see, notice here, can you get this shot? It's less than a foot off the wall.
Right.
That's huge, Marlo, because I don't want something that's so cumbersome and it's going to take up a ton of room.
I think that's adorable the way that that looks. And I love that you can work right out of here. You know what I mean? Grab and go. You can see everything. That's a nice workstation for you. $20 off. Only a minute and a half remaining in the presentation. Don't miss it. What do you have on the other side, Tracy?
Well, again, we just want to show that it really can be used anywhere, especially with these new colors and with the patterns. So here we've got that wonderful sage. And just by taking a couple pieces of white, just really inexpensive pieces of stemware or whatever, it adds that pop. So this, to me, looks very rich. This looks very stylish. And again, it's very simple because it gives you that pop of color, you know?
I agree.
But think of the bathroom. I mean, let's go back over here for a second, and I just think of, I can put all of my makeup in here, lotions and potions in here, curling iron, and my curlers and rollers and whatever right here, and since it's only a foot off the wall, I don't have to worry about it taking up too much space. Heavy-duty nylon and steel. So quality, quality, quality.
Huge customer pick. You can read the reviews for yourself, but there's not going to be a better day to buy this than today. We've got the best price that we've offered all year, or will offer all year on our origami 2-pack of organizers. So in the closet, I want you to look at the closet because I love it for your closet. That's really, the ultimate, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're always looking for more space, and we're always looking for better ways to be organized, whether it's your shoes or your handbags, your jewelry, the clothes that you're not wearing this season. That's gonna be a perfect place for you to be able to put it. So don't forget, if you want that navy trellis or in the gray, those are almost sold out. Tracy has...
Let me put it together again.
Navy trellis has completely sold out, so thank you for your phone calls there. And the 3-pack of drawers that we've mentioned several times during the presentation, we're gonna show you the item number for those. Those are sold separately. You get the 3-pack for $14.95, and I certainly think you'll be very, very pleased if you grab those, right?
For sure.
Because it just allows you for those items that you don't want to be exposed to everyone, or you want to keep privately. It just is great. And plus, it just adds that extra dimension and look.
It does.
Right?
And it's for the smaller things, like your batteries or your phone chargers or stuff like that, that you need a drawer for. That's a great feature. And I think right now we still have all of the colors and all of the patterns available. So, yes.
All right, so if you'd like to have the 3-pack of organizer, 528-843, we are inviting you to stay on the phone lines to get our best value of the day. Tracy, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
We're inviting you to continue to shop. Don't forget storage and organization. We have free shipping when you spend $99 or more.
Good deal.
So be sure to pick up our today's special and buy more than one set while they last, because we've now sold out of 3 colors and the rest won't last. We're coming back with more great ideas for you right after this.
I'm Adam Freeman. Join me and Amy Morrison for First Friday, your first look at the best of the month ahead on HSN. Enjoy a special show for our biggest and best Labor Day sale ever. And check out all the exclusive sneak peeks you don't want to miss, including today's specials from Lancome and Corez. Plus, Andrew Lessman gives us the scoop on the launch of his monthly special for September. Don't miss the fun. Tune in Friday at 7.
Say goodbye to paint drips, drizzles, and spills. Meet the Paint To It anti-gravity tray. Accidents happen, but messes don't have to. It's simple to use. Snap in the liner, and you're ready to go. One liner can hold up to 12 ounces. It's great for projects big or small. Remove unused paint, saving you time and money. It's the best thing to happen to paint since, well, paint. Search Quick Buy on hsn.com.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Thank you so much for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo, and we are featuring for you our home clearance. Great time of year to be able to kind of do a little inventory of your linen closet and see what you might need for the rest of the year. I mean, don't forget the first of the month comes in just a day or so, which only leaves us with 3 months left in the year. Can you imagine? Time goes by so quickly, but we're gonna get you. No, Alexandra, come on out. Alexandra said I'm freaking her out.
You're freaking me out. It's 4. September, October, November, December.
No. September, when September gets here, which is in like a day or so. October, November, December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right?
We'll just pretend September doesn't happen.
So Alexandra happens to be our BFF for our home, and we're gonna be presenting to you one of the only 100% all cotton sheet sets on the day. And I say that very slowly because, believe it or not, what used to be very common in the world of beautiful sheets in 100% cotton is no longer so. Cotton is a huge commodity, but we still want that beautiful, natural, breathable, really durable cotton. And here we have your choice. We have aqua, cream, or lavender, and your choice of twin full queen or California king of 100% cotton sheets that were customer pick at $89.95. We took $50 off of the price, which is a huge savings at $39.99 and on 4 flexible payments of $9.99. If you love the look of this beautiful stripe detail, I want to urge you to the phone lines to place your order as quickly as possible because this is very limited and it's very uncommon. Throughout the day, a little bit later on, I even have more sheet sets. You're not going to see a lot in 100% cotton at all. These are fabulous.
These are very, very pretty sheets. You know, what I love about them is that they have all of the dressmaker qualities. You see that lovely ticking stripe.
Yes.
I love we've got the gingham ruffle on the edge of the flat sheet, as well as front and back on the pillows. I just love these oversized jumbo pillows that we use. Really yummy. It's a percale cotton, so it's very smooth. It's very sumptuous. It washes very well. The colors are lively. You have 3 different colors to choose from. What we've dressed the bed with, and always in true where am I? Here. In true HSN style, we've put 2 sets on the bed, so it's kind of very, very dreamy. The colors on the bed are the aqua, followed by the cream, and then we also have the lavender. So look at all 3 have that lovely
I think
striping.
that lavender might be my favorite.
Lavender is really pretty.
Yeah, that's a
and
great
you can see
color.
this palette is lovely to mix and match. Look at that lovely gingham. You know, I believe gingham now is available in almost every color shade. It's not exclusively red or blue as it once was.
Isn't that
it's not,
nice?
Yeah, and it's not exclusively for just the summertime. And I just think it is so important when you're dressing your room that you keep a couple of things in mind. First of all, it doesn't have to be, just because fall is right around the corner, dark. Keep it lively. It's going to be cool out in the next couple of months. You know, the leaves are going to start to change, but it can still be lively and fresh and a wonderful layering piece. If you like the detail, the idea of having a variety of patterns and styles in your linen closet, so it's not just white sheets, it would be fun to have a little bit of that ruffled detail with that nice little gingham trim.
No doubt about it.
You know, on your sheet. So
I'm going
you
to
just
ask
choose
if you'll
what color.
hand those over to me so
Yeah,
that I
there
can
you
just
go.
show everybody up close. Obviously, I have that pretty aqua
There's
color.
the aqua.
And then here is that lavender up close. So if you love that one, look at how great that looks. By the way, all sizes are available for you. These are $50 off. So it's one of the biggest savings that you're going to find in the show. You'll wash these over and over again. They're going to hold their color beautifully. You don't have to worry about these turning, you know, wrinkly as you take them out of the dryer. They're breathable because it's natural 100% cotton. This is the color that we're calling cream. So that's going to be the most neutral of them all. And
I like that. It's like a cream soda.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I
right?
haven't had one of those in a long time.
It's like a cream
Yeah, but that's a great
soda.
way to describe it.
Right. As soon as I saw that, that's what I thought of. And an unexpected twist with the gingham on the bottom in the ruffle. This is brought to us by Cottage Cotton, an in-house line that we have here at HSN. Just making simple, fresh alternatives for us. Nice choices for us. It's got a little bit of a shabby chic feel to it, but definitely grown up, and it can be in any bedroom, really. This is very sophisticated with its dressmaker details.
All right, so try to shop some of these products out in the stores, and you can't imagine what you would pay for them. We sold these at $90. You get to select them on FlexPay if you're using a major credit card, debit card, for less than $10. They make for wonderful gifts. Perhaps for you, you're doing a little touch-up as we move into that fall season. And I love your idea, Alexandra, instead of kind of going dark, right, with a lot of the darker colors that we traditionally use for the fall season. Add a touch of that, but it might be fun to kind of layer in some of these softer colors, and especially with a nice stripe. There's just something about a stripe that looks nice and clean and modern and updated. So this is a perfect way for you to do it. Currently, we have about 1,100 of these, but we're offering these to you in every size. And that's one of the things that we love about shopping at HSN. You know, when you shop traditional brick and mortar, when you try to find California King, which is sometimes very difficult to find, but you typically will pay more. So all things equal here, no matter what size you choose. And if there's going to be a day that you're gonna shop for linens and bedding, today is the day, because this is our big home clearance. And you can see we've taken some really, really dramatic cuts of $50 off. You get the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, and 2 pillowcases. If you're getting the full through California King, and obviously if you're getting the twin size, you'll get 1 pillowcase. So this is an important feature that you're showing now, Alexandra, right?
Yes, because if you have one of the mattress pads, the toppers, any of the feather beds, you want to make sure that your fitted sheet is going to accommodate. So it has a nice, generous accommodation. I would say it's about 17, almost 18 inches to fit those larger mattresses or any of the toppers that you're placing. As always, all of our sheets here at HSN, it's almost a requirement, I believe, have the fully elasticized elastic that goes all the way around, which makes changing your bed and dressing your bed very easy, because it just pops right on just like a little shower cap. And then here is a little bedding 101. You want to take that bottom and, you know, really tuck it in, and then you're just going to create that little pleat. I should bet money with the stylist team, our set team here. They always watch to make sure that I put it back correctly. But
like, oh no!
I love that little pocket that you can create, and it's so easy to
that looks
do.
Nice.
You know, and then I like the idea of 2 sets of sheets.
Pretty though,
because it's
layered
just,
together
it's
that way.
Decadent, it layers together. And this way, now you've got just a simple sheet set that is completely dressing the bed. And I love the ruffle that goes all the way to the edge, so nothing was done halfway. The weight is perfect. This is a 300 thread count.
Very nice.
Consider just, you know, an all-season thread count that you want to look for when you're looking for your sheets. 300, it's not too heavy, not too light. The weave on this is just nice. That percale cotton is just very, very fine. I mean, it literally feels like you could make a beautiful blouse or dress shirt out of this.
It really does. By the way, the aqua color that you're seeing in our bed is the most popular. With the number of people on the phone lines, we actually have fewer than 1,000. So if you really love these, again, we've got a number of choices in sheets. I believe this is only one of maybe 2 that will be in 100% cotton. So if that's important to you, I mean, you can see if you price 100% cotton sheets out there, they're very hard to find now.
They are hard to find.
They really are.
And not with all these patterns and styles,
and the detail, right?
All that detail. Leave it to HSN to do that.
I love the little whimsy of the ruffles. You know, they sometimes say in your guest bedroom to have that little unexpected level of whimsy. Because, you know, when you're not sleeping in your own bed, sometimes there's a feeling of, you know, a level of, not uneasiness, but you're not in your own home space. Right. And so that level sometimes of whimsy of the ruffle that you're seeing here really will set your guests at ease. So they're like, oh, well, you know what? You want that lived in, comfortable style to your sheets. And that's what these bring to you. So everything's available. You just have to decide whether it's the cream, the aqua, or you'd like to have the lavender. As I mentioned, the aqua is the #1 choice. That doesn't surprise me at all. The cream certainly is, I will go with every color because it almost has like a little gold undertone to it.
It does. It's a very warm cream.
Whether
yes,
it's
I like
blue or burgundies or greens, it's going to work. And then if you're a purple person, I hope that you're all over this lavender, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. So aqua is still the one that's going to sell out
and
first.
That's what's on the bed. That's what we're looking at.
So here they are as we invite you to shop, reminding you $50 off on these. As you continue to consider the sheets, we've got some great blankets that we're going to be showcasing for you. Hey, give us a call. You're going to take some pillows. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab the sheets. Why not?
Okay, why not?
Yeah.
Those are beautiful.
Come on over. Oh, look at these. Come on over.
Wait till you see this next sheet.
Yeah, we're not going very far.
Right? Oh, we're going right to the blanket?
But look at how pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I think that's gorgeous together.
That is beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong with these color palettes.
That's the aqua. So for those of you that are choosing the aqua, I think that's a lovely touch. If you look at that up close, I think you'll really, really love that. So these are by Madcap Cottage. And these are 100% cotton. Think about great gifts with this one. And a blanket. Now, the blanket is a 100% cotton blanket. We have 3 sizes. There's a twin size. There's what we're calling full queen, which is 1 size. And then we have a King California queen size. King California king size. These are 55% off, and they were reduced from $69.95 to $29.95. So we took $40 off on this, and we're also offering this to you on FlexPay. I'll give you the sizing, but these run in traditional sizing. For example, the twin is 66 by 90. The full queen is a 90 by 90. And then if you're choosing the King California King, is 108 inches wide by 90 inches long. So let's talk about these.
Well, what's so beautiful is, well, you're choosing from either blue.
Oh, very nice.
The blue is a lovely soft powder. It's really like a heather blue. We have the coral, which is so pale, it's almost a peach.
Yes.
It could be called peach, but it's a very fair, very light coral. And then we have rose. Peach is perfect.
Yeah.
And then we have the rose. 100% cotton, but look at the special detail.
Oh, I love it.
It's from Madcap Cottage. We have our wonderful design duo team, the dynamic duo behind
the weight is gorgeous
brand,
on this.
which is John and Jason, who have created this, but look at the patchwork. It is a patchwork. Yes, just the perfect weight.
Yeah, what a
This
buy.
is a patchwork blanket, and you have to see each of those squares. If you come in, can you see them? Is this one too light? Oh,
no, that's
there you
great.
go. You can see the lovely diamond pattern. You can see almost the basket weave or the trellis type of pattern. I think this is more like a basket weave and this is more like diamond. But you can see that it's a horizontal and a vertical, completely woven blanket. It even has the cable knit pattern going through horizontally. This is so pretty. Nice weight as we get into the cooler months.
For sure.
Right? It's not too heavy.
And I gotta say this,
really
Alexandra,
and all
we've sold throws. You know, the little 50 small little 50 by 60 throws for $29.95. You can get the King, and not 100% cotton. You can get the King California King size. So in this case,
I recommend go big. Why not? It's not gonna cost you any more to kind of get that more generous and oversized look to your bed. And this time of year, that's not a bad idea.
This is a lot of design. This is a lot that is brought to the table for you at an unbelievable price. And we are so spoiled at HSN. We are so spoiled. You've got that?
Yeah.
To have these unbelievably world-renowned designers who design for top entertainers and celebrities, and they spend thousands and thousands of dollars to bring their creations to hotels and these different individuals. And we get that same talent, but for a fraction of the cost. We have an opportunity to bring home Madcap Cottage, which is very eclectic and vivid and full of life. What is that? We're showing, oh, there it is in the white. I was like, why are we on the beautiful Carlton Barney bed?
Yeah, there we go.
We also have it in the white. I thought maybe we were sold out of the white.
I thought so too.
But on this bed, you can see it in the white.
How pretty.
Fresh. And look at that with the Carlton Barney sheets.
So in the white, we only have 400. The white is actually the most limited. So there are okay, in the white, the twin size is the most limited choice. Hey, don't be so shy. Give us a call. We want to hear from you. These are super incredible values. I have to say, for 100% cotton, in your choice of the 3 different sizes at this reduced price, you're taking 55% off. So whatever you do, shop, have fun. This is a great time, like I said, to kind of open up your linen closets, do a little inventory. If you have blankets or throws and that sort of thing that might be a little bit weathered or worn.
Little bit.
Yeah.
You're being so kind. You know that she has, you know, I'm coming over. I'm going to open your linen closet. I opened up my linen closet a couple weeks ago and shared it with you on my Facebook, Home with Alexandra. And I have to, I mean, you want to talk about transparent. It really just was messy, and it happens to the best of us.
Oh,
so
sure.
every now and then
we get busy,
we get busy. It catches up on us. But I'll tell you what makes it easy to organize your linen closet. Pull out those tattered old items because it frees up a lot of space. And then you really can look at something and say, okay, I don't want this anymore. It's time to give it away, sell it in the next yard sale, keep it for the pets, what have you, and bring in a couple of fresh, clean, crisp items, especially on a clearance day like this. So you can't go wrong with 100% cotton. I love this color palette. I mean, these colors work so well. If you picked up the Madcap Cottage Provence 3-piece quilt set earlier, all of these colors are in that quilt set. If you have any of their pieces, a lot of these colors are present in the pieces, that they've shared with us recently and definitely today. You'll enjoy
So I want to give everybody a quick update for you. Don't forget that you can choose the white. That's available for you as well. If you're just tuning in, we are in the middle of, thank you, sir. We are in the middle of our home clearance, and we've got some supervise. This one is a 100% cotton blanket that we've reduced the price, and we have the twin size, which is the most limited of all the choices and colors. We have a full queen size, and then we also have the King California king size. I don't know why I get tripped up on that one.
Well, it's a lot. King California king.
But here's the thing. You've paid more for a decorative pillow.
Yes.
I know you have.
Yes, you have.
Because an average decorative pillow is about $20-something. Think about a beefy, natural, breathable, soft, rich cotton blanket that will create memories. Because a lot of us have special memories when you would go over to your mom's house or your grandmother's house, and she'd have the softest, most cuddly blankets for you. She gave you that special blanket, especially if you take it right out of the dryer and it had just that nice little perfect, right? When it's so cold.
Are you kidding me? That was awesome, Marla. That was great.
This gives you a chance to really have not only gorgeous colors that you wouldn't traditionally have, right? Like I look at that pretty peachy coral, and I love the point that you made. Listen, we still have several weeks of summer. So, you know, come on, guys. It's still 80, 90 degrees
it's
outside.
Labor Day weekend this weekend, and then just like that, the temperature's going to drop. But to be able to have this beautiful patchwork design that is done from Madcap Cottage, the wonderful design team of Jason and John who work together and create these beautiful pieces for us. Add this to your collection. You probably have something in your closet that is not 100% 100% cotton, is quite tattered and needs to be removed. For whatever reason, we're always needing extra blankets. We just never have enough. And what you said earlier, the fact that it's so soft, this feels like you've had it for about 5 years. It's been laundered many times, and it's just now achieving that ideal. If you were a thumb sucker, you're ready to go back to sucking your thumb and hanging onto your blanket and fighting somebody, right?
No, it's true. It's so
that
true.
is how soft it is. Not that I want to give anybody an idea, but I'm just saying it's got that kind of home comforting feel.
All right, we're gonna wrap up our presentation. If you'd like to have it reminding you, these are 55% off. So we went from our 100% cotton sheets, I'm gonna grab my card here, to the blankets. The blankets are still available. Come on over. Ooh, look at these. Carlton Barney.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, he decorates the most beautiful, beautiful homes.
I mean, not just most beautiful homes. I mean, can you think the Greenbrier? Can you say the Grand? Can you say the White House? Can you say all over the world, residences and castles and resorts all over the world.
But these are so special. Look at the designs that we're offering to you. So out of all the choices that we've presented so far, this selection is the most limited. So these are, again, 100% cotton, but in this sheet set, these are 500 thread count.
500
all right,
thread
so this
count.
is
These
really in a category on their own. So just reduce 40% off. What do you get? The fitted sheet, the flat sheet, and the 2 pillowcases. So look at the color selections on the bed. We have the most exquisite, what we're calling the Aqua Versailles. Then we have the blush Versailles, which is equally beautiful. Then we have the Flint Gray. What a unique color. It's like a taupey gray.
Yeah, it's a warm gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a steely, but a warm, steely gray.
And then we've got the white, and I bet that sells out really quickly. So
it's like an eggshell white. I mean, it's definitely white, but it's more of an eggshell white, a very elegant, very upscale white.
So we have twin full queen, king, or California king at the reduced price of $49.95. This one, you need to act quickly. There's already a quick update. In the Versailles, twin is already sold out.
In both colors. Okay.
The blush and the beautiful aqua, all right? But the other sizes are available. So the full queen, king, and California king. If you want the 2 solid choices, those are available in the twin size. So
unbelievably soft. I mean, the smoothness, the luster, the sheen. You can tell just by touching this that, I mean, they feel like sheets that should cost, you know, 10 times, 15 times more.
Unbelievably
Decorator
gorgeous.
quality. It's all about that wonderful scallop. Look at how well done, yet unusual, this particular scallop is done. You can see that lovely embroidered border that is going all the way around. Well, it's not going all the way around on the pillowcase. I'm saying how, see how it's looping, and then it comes out, and then goes back in, and then loops around? Such a pretty detail, and it doesn't matter if it is in the Versailles or in this wonderful Flint gray. Look at how this looks. Look at how it translates. It's as if the only detail is what's really making this, but then you feel it. It's almost velvet-like in its smoothness. 500%. 500 thread count is a nice weight. You can tell that there's just a little bit more density to it, a little more denier to it, yet not heavy. Very airy, very light, 100% cotton, and there's just an elegance. It just says, I'm grown up. I want to sleep like a queen or a king. I'm sophisticated. Right? I buy lovely things.
Luxury sheets.
And nobody would know. Your girlfriend would say, did you go to the store NM? Were you in New York and you went to the store that starts with a B?
Exactly.
I mean, did you really
special.
invest?
These are really beautiful.
These are investment sheets. But not at that price.
I wish we had more. I am not surprised that of the 3 choices so far that we've shown you, not only is this the most limited, but this one will be the one that we can guarantee will sell out. So if you're just tuning in, here are your choices. We have the pretty blush Versailles. So if you're a pink person or you love that soft blush color that's so important. I was on a website today and they were showing how blush colored boots and garments. I know that it's moved into home decor. So
well, pink and green are the two colors that within the next year you're going to see everywhere.
Yay.
Loads of pink and loads of green.
Well, now you're all set.
So now you see why.
Now
Yes.
you're all set. And the aqua we mentioned, we also talked about the fact that these are the two choices that are not available in the twin size because they've already sold out. But if you like them in the full queen, the king, or the California king, grab them at this price and take advantage of that 4 credit card payments of $12.49. And then in the solids, we have the white, which is not an optic white.
It's not
actually,
an optic white.
It's like an eggshell white.
An eggshell white.
It's really beautiful.
I really wish you could feel this because, I mean, you deserve to feel this against your skin. It's almost like a beauty sheet, believe it or not, because it's so smooth. It's really like a velvet, 100% luscious cotton. And then we've got the Flint gray, which is a very warm gray. This is how to warm up the gray if you're filling your home with some of these cooler or more contemporary colors. But I have to show you, because true to an HSN top sheet, fitted sheet situation, a nice oversized sheet is what's going on here. And then when I pull it back, oh, look at how perfect this is. It just looks so good. I'm putting my hand all the way in because look at how deep that nice deep fitted pocket is. So if you have the larger mattress, if you have an older mattress and you're trying to revive it with a nice topper or a mattress pad or a feather bed, or if you know you're going to be pulling out that feather bed in the next couple of months, it's going to accommodate beautifully.
Lovely point.
Fully
hey, I want to chime in if I can. I apologize, but
no, please.
Right now we only have King and California King and California King and the aqua. All of the other choices in the King and California King are gone. That does not surprise me one bit.
No.
It's hard. I have a California king size bed, and I'm telling you, it's hard to find, and if you find them, you pay a premium. So in those sizes, it's gone, except for, of course, you've got a chance to get the aqua. All of the other sizes do remain. We only have a few hundred. This is a magnificent purchase. I am telling you, you're gonna be doing the happy dance when you get these at home, because this is I find in the buy, that is beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? I'm sure this is on hsn.com under Home Marketplace.
I can guarantee you it is.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
I don't know, I just kind of saw it right there. I thought my head was going to go for it, and then I look up, I'm like, wow, that's really pretty.
That's a good point that you make, because so often when you're watching our shows, you might be inspired by the look of the rooms, the headboards, and a lot of the lamps, and some of the nightstands. A lot of these are things that we actually never present on HSN TV. You would be surprised with the enormous amount of furniture and wall art and home decor and accent pieces that we actually have on our website. So if, you know, that little spirit of decorating bug has kind of captured you and you're looking at some of these pieces, definitely go onto our website. Because sometimes that happens, right? You're looking at a show and you're like, you know what? I think I want to make a change. I want to paint a little bit, add some new fresh pieces.
And nobody else is giving you my two favorite words, flex pay and 0 interest. My other two favorite words, flex pay, 0 interest.
Can we tell that Alexandra is an HSN shopper?
First and foremost,
as am I.
I'm your home BFF, right? We both enjoy.
Yeah.
You could come and film in my house and you would see the Nido vacuum and I'm steaming everything and there's a diffuser in every room. And
I think we're all kind of in that same ballroom. Hey, don't be shy. We would love to talk to you. I know that so many of you are enjoying all the great values that we have in the home clearance, but stop in to say hi to us.
Look at this.
I want to know what you're up to, right?
Look at how this looks with one of the solids right behind the Aqua Versailles. Can you see this detail? I mean, you want to talk about decadent. Look at how, because of the double layer
it's phenomenal.
Of that scalloped edge, how
really
rich. I mean, because it is. It's rich and it's regal.
You really would expect this to be in someone's home, you know, who...
A princess.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they're really some of the very finest.
This is how a queen, this is how a princess is sleeping, okay?
They are very, very special. Okay. In the Aqua Versailles, only King now available for you. And the Blush Versailles, King, California King only. And okay, that's really great. So in the white or in the gray taupe, or we're calling it gray, we have all the sizes, which is really wonderful.
Yeah, the Flint gray. Oh,
I would definitely get that white. These are really, really superior high-end sheets.
This? I mean, doesn't it feel like velvet? It feels like
they're
velvet.
Unbelievable. We have to run, but we've got more great savings coming your way. We're really just getting warmed up. We've got some great things coming your way. If you have other plans for this evening, go to hsn.com, because the big savings frenzy is right there. There's lots of great savings, and you can save
save an additional 50% on hundreds of items, and the code is YouSave50. So definitely check it out, and when you check out, don't forget to use that code, YouSave50, all right? Ooh, nice.
Order that? I'm gonna order that right now.
Alexandra's going to shop.
Yeah, I'm going to order this.
Yeah,
Unless you
and the sheets. Alexandra's gonna go order the sheets that she just presented. Those are pretty phenomenal. So Tanya, how do I pronounce your last name? Christensen, come on over. So Tanya, what an introduction. So Tanya,
get over here.
Yeah, so
you.
Tanya is one of our home decorating experts, and it's nice to work with you for the very first time.
I'm so thrilled to be here with you.
Well, we're now friends because we shot for cars earlier. Yeah, I mean,
we go way back.
Yeah, we do indeed. Yeah. So Alexandra is over. She didn't even leave
her order as she
didn't even leave the
should on her
studio.
phone.
She's on her mobile phone ordering the value that we're going to be sharing for you right now. So we've talked about beautiful high-end sheets.
Gorgeous.
Now we are going to set you up for a tremendous amount of comfort and softness. Well, you'll want to sink into your bed and you'll never want to leave because we have our Highgate Manor. This is our Highland Plaid 400 thread count. You guys ready for this? Goose down comforter.
The gold standard.
It is the best of the best.
It is the best of the best. It doesn't get any better than that.
Take it.
We're going to in a little bit. I'm going to go over some of the features of this, and then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump in here to show you how cuddly it is. But this is a 400 thread count shell that you're looking at. So it serves a couple of purposes. First of all, it feels so good against your skin.
Yes,
your skin.
Does.
And then you don't have to worry about any of those clusters escaping. So it's a nice tight weave. It's done in that Highland Plaid woven jacquard. So it's just gorgeous. It's very gender neutral. Beautiful piping on the outside. You expect that with Highgate Manor. And look at the fill on this. Okay, the industry standard is anything really below 400 fill count. Luxury goose down comforters are about 450 to 500 fill count. This is Highgate Manor, 600 fill count. And what that means, it's just the fluff, it's the loft, it's the deliciousness that makes up this bed. And I can't wait to show you what's on the inside.
All right, we're gonna do that,
okay.
But first I've gotta let you know, here's the thing, almost 500 people have pre-ordered. Listen to this. We originally offered this. It's the best that you can buy at HSN. This is
the top
of the line.
White goose down.
Right?
Yes.
We sold this at $249. For the final few thousand of you who order tonight, you're saving $150 off.
I'm gonna get behind this so you can see it a little better.
$150 off.
Ah, there we go.
60% off. And it's $99.
You're saving more than you're spending.
Without a doubt. So you have, here are your
two.
choices in sizing. We have King, California King, we have the full queen, and then we have the twin size available for you. So there are 3 sizes, and at this price, you can imagine a lot of people already on the phone lines. Here's the other thing. You can order this in more than one color.
Yes, you can.
Typically in stores, you will only find white.
Classic white, that's right.
We have ivory. We have it available for you in the beautiful blue.
Blue over here. And that's just a good, Crayola crayon blue, that gorgeous, gorgeous, vibrant blue. That's the ivory. The white was on the bed.
Yes.
Beige right underneath the blue, and this happens to be one of my favorites. This is that platinum color, isn't it?
That's incredible.
It is fantastic, and you can really see on the ones with the color, the platinum and the blue, you can really see that Highland Plaid right there. It's just so phenomenal, and look how lofty they are. I mean, they're just excellent. Now, they're so lofty. And when they arrive to your door, they're going to be shrink wrapped. So when you get it, it's going to be small, and you're going to think, well, that's not what it looked like, you know, when I was shopping a little bit earlier. All you have to do is take it out. We just did that so it ships a little easier. Put it in your dryer with some tennis balls or those dryer balls that we sell here at HSN.
Separate them and let them kind of fluff up and
air it out 3 to 5 minutes in the dryer, and this is what you're going to have. Yes, it is machine wash and dry, so there are no hidden costs in this. You don't have to worry about thinking there's going to be a $70 dry cleaning bill attached. There's not. This is really one of the only goose down comforters that you can machine wash and dry. Now, what I was doing a little earlier, I was kind of taking these out.
As
I want to show you
that,
this.
I want to invite everybody to call, because this is going to be one of the only days that you'll be able to grab it.
It is probably one of the most impressive values that you will ever see in Goose Down Comforter with 400 thread count. When you're saying $160 off saving, enjoy the FlexPay offer, by the way, reminding you that this is even with free shipping and handling. Just choose among the 5 colors that are available. So give us a little backstory, because
what makes it great? What makes it the gold standard?
Absolutely.
Okay, now if you've ever slept under maybe other Goose Down comforters or feather, tick comforters, things like that, and you think, didn't agree with me, I have some allergies, things like that. Maybe you did. You're actually allergic to the dust and dander within the feathers. Now, what we've done here at HSN and with this Highgate Manor Goose Down comforter is that it's gone through a rigorous, meticulous cleaning process. So what they'll actually do is take the feather and they will defeather it. They will take the actual down and they will defeather that, take out all of the quills. They will remove the dust. They will remove the dander, all the things that you are actually allergic to. Then they will wash it in a hot, soapy bath, dry it, and repeat that process up to 15 times until this is completely hypoallergenic. Now, these are the white Goose Down feathers. They will actually take that feather and then dequill it. So all that is left is that gorgeous cluster that I was just showing you. So let's see. Let's take one of these. Here's the feather. And at the very end, you see at the very base, that is the cluster. A queen down comforter has 32 ounces of clusters in here. This is half of an ounce. 32 ounces in that. A feathery goodness.
Now, all it means is that when you get into your bed, you're gonna feel...
That's what it means.
No, it really just...
You're like, now what does it mean really? It just means comfort. That's what it means. That's right.
It means that you'll luxuriate. That means it'll feel like your comforter is just hugging you